What is going on, Chatbot Builders? Boy, running a little late, you know what I'm saying? But it's going to be a good one. Appreciate y'all being patient, unless everybody left already. Left me at the playground to play with myself, but that's okay. Did anybody do that? Do we have people here? What's going on? Yes, sir. I know Javi was going to be first, and I got something special for you. I'm going to definitely hook you up with what you want to know. My man Jose. Sorry to keep y'all waiting, man. What's up, Rick? Ace. Man, it's a good day. Well, I'll tell you, I've been stressing about some of these features, man. Hopefully, I'm live by now. What's up, Richard? We got everybody in here, man. I'm so glad. Trophy. Yes, sir. So, we're going to get right into it since I'm already late, and I do apologize again for that. This is going to be probably like famously short. And I know probably many of you laughing at that one, right? But it will be probably. I think so. I'm going to start sharing my screen here in a second. And the first thing we're going to look at is this assistant deal, right? That I'll go ahead and say wasn't working correctly. Now it's working gangster. We click that like button. How dare you? I double dog dare you. Just kidding. I don't, I'm not a YouTuber, obviously. I got all the books from Stephanie. You guys should get them too. I got some fancy lighting and all that stuff, but I'm really not a YouTuber, guys. Y'all know this. But I feel like the people that are supposed to find us, the OGs, and the people that want to be AI legends, they're gonna find us. I mean, I feel like they have. Matter of fact, I saw someone today who I hope will be making videos for us, or not for us, but showing the world the best solution from a cat that I have been following, and this dude is a G, and I was super jealous when he was using an let's just call it a legacy platform. But more to come on that. It does seem that we are attracting the best chatbot builders in the world, and I mean that seriously, which is so dope. To be a part of like the all-star team. That's the way I see us, guys. We're the all-stars. I wish I could just like be like Stephanie and just like press the button and like Smash Mouth. Come on, hey now, you're an all-star. Yeah, laugh at me. I don't care. Do it. Do it. So the first thing we're going to talk about today is going to be the assistant, and I think I just found something fun here. And I'll show my screen here in just a second here. So around here, we just do what we do. I'm going to drag this over here. And let's just see. I'm going to just get into ChatGPT Tizzle real quick. And then I'll start sharing my screen. All right, so let's just have some fun first. How y'all doing? First of all, thank you for joining me. This will be worth your while, worth your time. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. There used to be a famous chef that used to say that. I guarantee it. He was from Louisiana, like Lil Wayne, who's my other cousin. Anywho, I want to ask a question. I want to be like, first I need to get my cursor over here. Yo, I need you to give me a good Google search term that will result in many listings with easily downloadable PDF employee handbooks. That's what it's come to, guys. We've become I'd like it to be for like a real company, maybe like Chick-fil-A. Come on, give me some other ideas, dude. I don't want it to be Chick-fil-A, something like Chick-fil-A, and give me like 3 search terms to try. All right, cool. So let's try. We're gonna try these things. It's come down to this. We're so like idiocracy down at this point, and myself included. It's like, I don't even know what to put into the Google. What do I put into the Google? We're now either so lazy or dumb or smart, depending on how you consider the word lazy, consider what that means. Maybe this is the smart way to do it, right? So let's try it. And this is GPT 4.0. So let's go into that googly moogly. Pop it in there. All right, so cool. Let's see. Bet. Got them. So this is like not the whole handbook, but we got something there. 4 pages. I want something more better, more bigger. It's as big as more better. Let's try to find this one. Can we get this? Is this for real? Holy shoot, boy. What up, ChatGPT? All right, bet. Let's download free for 30 days. Download now. You better let me download it right now without having to sign up here. You can see I'm going off the cuff. Yeah, they won't do it. Oh, man. Let me try another one before I give them my email. I get enough spam. Let's find, come on. Let's try this one. Oh, wait. I found the magic word download. Try this Starbucks manual. Do you have that we're gonna find? Yes. No. Come on, man. Where's it at? Available. Sign up now. I don't want to sign up, bro. I just want the thing. We'll find out. Let's try one more again. This says PDF right here. Let's see. A human. Okay, bet. This is 11 pages. So I'm gonna say Starbucks case study. I don't even know what that is, but we're gonna find out. So check it. My little PDF. Let's use one more in there. I bet we'll find one for McDonald's. That'll be a great example. Tell me we got one. It says PDF right there. That would be ooh, got him. Jackpot. Jackpot, son. What data? Data who? We're about to ask all the questions. And it's 41 pages. And it's Gucci time. I get excited. I'm not reading from a teleprompter. I probably should. But I have fun, boy. McDonald. I misspell everything. All right, so here is the tutorial. You ready? Someone get your timer because this is the tutorial right here. What we're gonna do. Look away from our beautiful chat icon that's just moving and grooving, which we're gonna update since we've got web chat 2.0. I've been so busy, guys. I haven't even updated our own web chat to web chat 2.0, but I'm gonna. And it's gonna blow your mind. It'll absolutely be the best, most beautiful looking, and most intelligent chatbot widget on the face of the earth. Guarantee it. I'm gonna have to find that guy who I'm talking about. So this one, the first one we're gonna do, let's just do McDonald's. McDonald's HR bot. I'm so redneck, it does not understand me. After all this time I've been speaking, you'd think the Apple machine learning would have learned my country accent by now. McDonald's HR. So we've got the handbook here. Let's make sure we did in fact download it. I think we did. So we can go ahead and actually now create our assistant. You don't need your own API key. You have 3 days to drive this Ferrari. Now we've got to go into our settings section. And I'm looking at my awesome support team always hooking things up. So we'll check on you guys. And I'm always watching. I'm always watching everything. I try my best because I love CBB Nation. What we're going to do here, guys, we've made a brand new account. We've clicked on settings. We've made one click so far. Click 2. Integrations. Depending on the country from, you got to roll the R. Click 3 is going to be on OpenAI because we are giving you access to the API for free, currently to the best models. Most likely at the end of June, this will not be a thing that we will continue to offer because it is massively more expensive. And we've been talking to the VP and COO about this, and we've got a pretty good idea on what we're going to do, and we'll announce that at the right time. But I would highly recommend if you are looking for a solution and you want to lock in a price that is not ever going to change, you might as well subscribe, man, to at least one, because when we do change things, it will be permanent like it has been. Anyways, we're made 2 clicks so far, settings and then integrations. And then the third click is going to be OpenAI. And we're going to go to assistants here. And I don't give you many choices. Your only choice is to click add and then give it a title. And we're going to call this HR. All right. And so, whereas in the last 48 hours, unfortunately, we determined that the system was not reading your files correctly. Since last night, we were troubleshooting this thing, and I had to call up Sam, and I found the team responsible for the assistant API, and I gave them a whopping a spanking, son. I said, "Don't you ever?" And I'm just playing. It's totally our fault. And so we fixed it as fast as possible, and now it is straight G. And I'm so happy. So we're going to just give it the most basic instructions of all time. You're the helpful. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. HR assistant for McDonald's Incorporated. Your goal is to respond in 1 to 2 polite sentences, but when necessary, refer to the handbook, which is the document that I've uploaded. Only ever refer to questions related to policy to the handbook states. In the beginning of your response, if you're checking the document. Otherwise, provide a short, pleasant reply that's on brand. Bet. All right. So that's the entire instructions. We got GPT-4o. Don't use that one. Instead, just use 16K. It's better to, it's just so good. And then you need to use your file. And so we need to upload that file. I'll give you one guess on which button to click, and ding, 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 you're correct. Upload file. Then we got to find the file, which is sometimes more difficult on my computer than others. Let's see, where am I at? Let's find it. Handbook, is that what we called it? Handbook, or McDonald's, is that what we called it? Or maybe we didn't save it yet. We're going to go here, and my phone is blowing up. Sorry, guys. I'm going to say, oh, it's on my desktop player. Yelling at me. Upload, and it's going to be on that desktop. McDonald's, son. All these pages. All right, bet. And we're going to see how good this thing really, really, really is. All right, so you just load that sucker. Then you click upload or click save, and you're done. You're literally done. You've created your assistant. Let's go to integrations and activate the assistant. In this case, the easy way is to use AutoGPT. AutoGPT is going to take place of your default reply, where you would pre-GPT era, you would have to select your default reply for your bot to respond every time. And sometimes, remember back in the day before ChatGPT, for those of us that are OGs, you remember that's when our bots were kind of dumb, and you had to really use your thinking cap, because there weren't even prompt engineering hats back then. We had to use our thinking caps to say, when our bot doesn't understand exactly what the user has typed in or said on the phone or text messaged, it didn't match a keyword, it didn't match a dialogue flow intent, we got to have a backup answer. And usually that was like, sorry, I don't understand that. Can you type this in a different way? And so now we don't have that problem. That is what ChatGPT's, or I'll say OpenAI's API instantly solved. That was never solved before. That was what was the real magic. And then understanding all the knowledge that's built into these LLMs and how they can already recall things. And when I realized we don't have to keep on expanding, we can condense, and it's better answers. This was the light bulb. The thing that we can do now with the assistant, and why this is a big deal, this is a giant file. Okay, the thing is, watch, I'm going to explain something here. I'm always trying to show you guys what other people probably don't want you to know, which is, I think, the best thing I can do, which again, OpenAI, y'all should be ashamed of y'all self, in my opinion, for, giving us this model. I get it, it's beta, whatever, but we need to be responsible with our costs, and y'all are messing with our stuff here. We have no idea how to calculate this cost, but y'all are jacking my price up so hard. Anyways, I ain't complaining. I love my people, so I want them to have the best thing. I'm going to do everything I can to always make sure y'all have the best of the best. This entire book here, 20,000 tokens. The characters are 92,000 characters. If you're going to just include every single thing, which is like typically what I've always said, the lazy way to do things is to like grab the whole URL or just dump everything. It's best to format things. But in this case, it's a handbook, so we don't want to format too much maybe. But we've got our stuff here. This is how tokens are actually counted, okay? So that's why it's impossible right now to calculate GPT 4.0 currently, because I think that's like they're still figuring it out themselves. How could they get us for the most money? I hate to say it like that, but y'all need to help us out, man. Y'all want us to give people the best, give it to us at affordable prices. Okay, so back off my soapbox. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go and I'm going to enable Auto GPT, and I'm going to click on OpenAI and click on Assistant because now I've got one. Remember, we call it the HR. Continue and save. Auto GPT means you do not need to have a general default reply set. And if you do have one set, it doesn't matter anyways, because this is ranked higher. If you enable Gemini and Claude as backups, and you also include Auto GPT there, you're not going to get 3 responses. You're only going to get one if there's ever a failure. So like for months in the early days, OpenAI had so much usage, even the API would fail. So this was a huge deal when we brought Gemini into the picture, into the mix, because you could have a fallback. That was another LLM that would save your message from like not getting a good answer. We implement this in our bot, but currently we're just going to leave it how we've got it. Everything is, as they say in the official LLM and large language learning scientific community, Gucci. And now we can test it. So let's go to our welcome message. And what we can do here is we can choose audio or welcome, text basic, and we can just get that link here. Let's use copy. What's the difference between omnichannel and web chat? If you use omnichannel and you've connected to multiple channels like Facebook, Instagram, we just have the built-in landing page that if you use this link, the user will get to choose which platform or channel they want to use. In this case, we're going to force the web chat because it's a better experience that way. And you just paste that sucker in here, and we're going to get, welcome to McDonald's. How can I assist you today? And so here's McDonald's handbook, right? And so let's ask the question. We're covered in 12 weeks of unpaid leave. Let's say, let's just ask this question. I'm going to say, I'm interested in working at your fine corporation, but I have one question. Can you explain in brief detail what this policy is all about? All right, bet. Now let's see what they're going to say. Let's see, this should be fast now. And it should be a lot faster. That is fast. Bam, son. That is good, baby. That is way faster than the first assistant. That first assistant would still be churning and burning right now. Be like thinking, and then the person's like left your chatbot to go to somewhere else. And now we got that thing fast, son. Do y'all see it? I know you see it. That's not the right thing. Get out of here. This is the right thing, man. Okay, let's ask the story. What's the first paragraph? Okay, let's see if we can get that one. Can you give me the first paragraph of the whatever typo? It should still get it. Let's see if it's going to be perfection. Come on now. Oops. Where's my deal? The first paragraph. Look at that. Yep, boom. In the first paragraph, the McDonald story details on how it's exactly what it is. World War II. Man, that's good. Okay, so let's say, let's ask something else. Ensuring the safety to our employees. What are the 6? Is there 6 reasons? Give me the 6 reasons. Ways. Let's see if it gives it to us perfectly. Be knowledgeable. Look at this. Being knowledgeable, safety procedures, recall safety information, and then post it in the room. Being aware, bruh. Put your hands together for the most gangster, fast, most deployable ballin' assistants of all time. Now, I'll tell you something. So you can still do a lot of things. Now, these are super boring answers. And mind you, all the citations are gone. You're welcome. That was fun to take care of. Let's look at this. And now I'm going to show you a little trick here. This is it's all the power's in the prompt, man. I'm going to show you a trick. And what we're going to do here is we're going to turn off auto GP Tizzle. All right. I'm going to go into the assistant though. I'm going to grab this thing. And then I'm going to, let's see if we can just do this. Let's see if the assistant will actually help us here. I don't know if I've trained the assistant on this. I'm going to give you some instructions I've given my chatbot. And I want you to make sure that the tone of voice is going to be that of Snoop Dogg, West Coast vibes. Here's the current prompt I've got. I need you to help me make it better. Let's see if that works. Perfect. Now, can you give me the instructions needed for that? That's an excellent answer. You're a chill. Oh man, it's so good, dude. It gave me in the 5 P's player. Oh man. Okay, cool. So look, here's what we're gonna do. Thanks, assistant. Peace. So we're not gonna mess with our assistant. We are gonna mess with ours. We're just gonna add this here. Boom. All right. So save. Now, what we're gonna do in this case, let's go to our settings. And remember, we turned off auto GP Tizzle. And so in this case, we're going to use our simple default reply and hit save. We're going to go to our flows and then go to our default reply folder that we provide. And we're going to make sure that we go click on the right flow, default reply simple. And let's go here. And we are going to change from generate text to the text assistant. Now look, for those of y'all that don't know, you can do a lot of things in the flow builder. Okay, you've got full control in the flow builder to use the AI models in exactly the way you want to use them, and we have everything. So generating text, this is as simple as it could be. You're just telling you're giving instructions like your business information here. Advanced is going to let you control a little bit more things like your user message. You're going to be able to control a little bit better, and a few other things. The assistant is obviously your choice of the assistants where your files are located. If you're using your own API key, we can't afford generating images for everyone all day, but you've got other abilities when you use your API key as related to generating images, analyzing images. You can convert speech to text and text to speech, and then deleting your message history. This is useful for when? Who can tell me? Who's going to be the OG that knows why do you even need this? Because if we're going to remember the conversation history, which by default we do, because it gives you much, much better answers, and we do this in a very controllable way so we don't actually go out of business because of token usage where other companies probably would. our system is designed in, I think, a much better way to handle this. You can turn this off, and that's important for like a welcome message, but this is full control. We're going to use the assistant though. And so here's our HR assistant, and we're not going to use any additional instructions here. We're just going to let the user's last input be what we reply to. So based on our assistant here, we're going to get the user's message, and it's going to check the document if needed. Either way, the response from OpenAI gets saved into AI default reply, and it's going to get printed or sent to the user here, as long as you're making sure you hit that beautiful publish button. Okay, so now let's test this bad boy by going back into the welcome messages folder, and let's do this. Let's go welcome message, get link, copy, and I'm just going to paste it right here. Boom, boom. Hey, how can I assist you? The welcome message did not have any instructions related to Snoop Dogg. So from this point forward, we should be hearing tones of Snoop Dogg's tone, West Coast's tone. Hey, y'all hiring over there or what? I'm trying to get a job. And apparently I'm using the Snoop Dogg tone as well. Hey there, I can help you out with that. Let me check let me check our current openings and get back to you in a jiffy. Hang tight. So meanwhile, let's do this. Rap sessions. What is this? They have rap sessions? No way. Can you tell me a little bit about y'all's? What is it gonna say, y'all? Rap sessions. Nah, I do want to work. Rap sessions, bro. When did they start having rap sessions, man? I'm in the wrong business. McNasty, do you see this, man? McNasty, they're having rap sessions at McDonald's. No wonder we can't get our daggone milkshake things. Whatever. I haven't gone to McDonald's in so long, so I don't really know. Golly. Analyze the case between files. Analyze the case between files. Okay, bet. So you want to, does that mean you want to see different files uploaded? Because we can do that. Watch this. I just saw that message. Ice cream machine always broken, because now we know why they're having rap sessions. And that's like interfering with their shake machine McFlurry thing working. I believe we've got, and what up, homie? I'm glad you're here. I think we have you want to say analyze the case between two files. So this is where it should shine, okay? Now, what I'll do here is I will change the name of our bot, because language is everything, right? So let's rename this account, and we'll just say HR Manager Bot. And so now let's go ahead and upload another document to our assistant. So I believe I already have one saved on here, but we'll go to our assistant, click on that mug, and let's upload another file, Starbucks case study. Let's see, are we going to have some? Okay, cool. So yeah, this is what we'll use next. And so let's get our assistant to give us some instructions again. Does functions and data collection now work with the new assistant? So your functions will work. This is another question. Does functions and data collection now work with the new assistant? Functions will work. Data collection is done through functions, so of course, but you're not going to be able to use your files and functions with GPT 3.5. That's going to be your limitation. So when you need to use functions and you need to use like an assistant, like a file upload, that's when you'll need your own key. It's a good question. Good. I love your avatar, by the way. Check my full question, please. I need to put it in 3 parts. Man, I'll show you some things, Playboy. I got you. But first, let's do this. So I'm going to say, give me the instructions I need to give my chatbot. It's never going to. So that it will determine whether to use McDonald's uploaded file or Starbucks uploaded file. Never reveal what you're doing, but just say, according to the information I've got on hand, and then reply in 1 to 2 sentences. That's actually pretty good instructions right there. Boom. All right. So I'm going to actually, just use my I'm just going to use my own instructions because sometimes I'm smarter than the GP Tizzle. I'm convinced. Like just like Elon, right? I'm going to say, you are the HR bot. Your goal is to determine whether or not to use McDonald's uploaded file or Starbucks uploaded file. Save. All right, bet. So let's try it out. In this case, let's make sure I've got both things loaded there. Gucci, man. All right, so now let's go to our flows and hit our welcome message again. Welcome. And I'll show you, Javi, your deal next, and then it'll be time to go copy. So let's go and paste this bad boy in here. And let's ask a question about, let's see, which one is this? This one's McDonald's, I believe. So let's say, let's say, okay, here's a list. We always want to find a list. There are some bullet points. Okay. I don't want to talk about sexual harassment though. Let's do schedules and breaks. Schedules and breaks. So boom. I'm going to say, I'm interested in working at McDonald's. Can you explain to me so now I was just going to decide which one to use, which file to pick. Bam. According to the information, scheduling involves being posted 1 month in advance. Dude, perfect freaking answer. 1 month in advance, 2 weeks written, 2 weeks request for time off. Does it say that? With 2 weeks request, boom. Do y'all see this, man? Perfect. Okay, now let's check for the Starbucks deal. Starbucks. Ask the question here. In the early 2000s, challenge of finding and retaining the right number. Okay. Of what? In the early 2000s, Starbucks faced a challenge. Boom. Retain the number of the right kind of employees for future growth. Gang. Now, here we go for my more advanced people before I've got to jump. Check this out, Javi. If you're still here, this one's for you. What you can do to use the JSON tool is we're going to use a prompt chain, and we're going to say what we'll do is we'll add another we can even add another OpenAI block here, and we'll say actions OpenAI, and we'll say who extracts data and then provides only JSON based on what the user has provided in their message. Provide only the properly formatted from this message. All right, and we're going to save this as JSON. And watch this. So we'll hit them with text, JSON, and then the last custom field, JSON, publish. And now watch if this works. This will be so gangster. It should. I'm going to be like, all right, thank you. I've got 3 years of experience. I'd like to be paid $45,000 a year, and I'm willing to work overtime. Let's just see how gangster this could be. We should get 2 answers back to back. Oh boy, do y'all see this, son? Golly, so watch. Then I gotta go. All right, so then we're gonna go to the JSON Pathfinder. Now watch, dude. Just paste that in there. You paste it in there, and look, now you've got your path. Do you see how this is working, guys? For my developers out there, this is up your alley, because look, now what you could do, we'll have to do more on this, but I really gotta jump because it's time for me to watch my baby. Look, this is why we've got this feature now. Do y'all see? And what did we save that thing as? Oh, JSON, duh. No, what did we save it as? What did we save it as? It's gonna be able to pull everything in there for y'all. You're gonna see. Yeah, so JSON. Watch, it'll be there now. What we could do here, even if I'm thinking it should still be there. Give me a second. I'm going so fast. My mind's going faster. Is it going to be there? Is it going to be the yes? Boom. Look. So here's the path, the JSON path. Boom, path. Boom. And you save it into your custom field overtime, but you'd make a new one overtime. This is maybe, what was it going to be? Was it hours? Overtime? True. So it's true or false. Look, see? Gang, son. Overtime. That's how you do it right there. And you just keep on adding. Do y'all see? I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to like cut it a little short, but do y'all see how gangster this is gonna be? You're like, we just saved about 1 million steps. You're gonna be able to do this with receipts. Take a picture of your receipt, boom, 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 boom. Save everything in one step. You're gonna be able to take pictures, or your instructions will create the JSON hobby. That's the thing. And you just need to simplify it. You're too gangster with your prompt. By the way, Man, they took me off the dang dog. Golly. Can in my back, was I getting too crunk into it? Oh, man, what happened? Am I still here? Are y'all still here? I just got, like, sucked out by the Matrix, and the Men in Black came in and said, "Poof." My memory's blank now. Man, Asta says I'm back, but basically, the thing is Asta lives in Fiji, so he's from the future. Oh, man, that Men in Black pen was super bright. Anyways, guys, I hope y'all got drone strike. Yeah, they got me. Nah, they can never catch me. Can never catch me, man. Shout out to the mini chat, man, and their people. Shout out, back, Ollie. The Men in Black just came in there and said, "You're giving away all the information, Ryan." They said, "We're gonna have to take you offline." I said, "No!" And I just pulled the Neo effect, and then I was just like, "I just taught him JSON, and I taught him how to use the developer tool. Now what? Now what? They can develop things. They can talk to our friends to get things developed. Hundreds of thousands of dollars in development for the frizzle. And yes, I will show everything, and I'll put on the gangster glasses, but I have to go play and take care of my baby now." The JSON tool is so G. I know that this is gonna be where some of you are gonna be like, "Oh, man, I don't know what the heck he's talking about." It's okay, listen, you don't have to know everything, and you're not gonna learn everything in a day. Um, I hope that everyone now has a very, great understanding of the new assistant and how dope it is, because it's fast and it's furious, and you can do anything. Javi, I hope you got to see what I was showing you there at the end, but you can just tell the thing, make a prompt chain, tell that sucker to become JSON, use the JSON path tool. You're getting information faster than Gemini can, him and I, faster than Claude, faster than OpenAI. We're able to use all the LLMs together. It's perplexing how gangster we are. How you like that one? Charles Mack, we got to do a podcast this week. I want to do a podcast every day this week. Not only should we jump into development, Rick, we should jump into podcasts. And Ace has got some of the most dope stuff in the group. He's one of the coolest OGs we've got, and I love all y'all. I'm gonna have to go now. John Peasy, the king of AI in Cali, boy. I tell you what, y'all, man, you didn't miss nothing, Mir. Y'all are awesome. Thank you for dealing with my lateness and the Men in Black, the agencies coming in here, shutting me down, but I fought them off for you. What felt like 5 seconds, just like 5 hours of me just battling them, and we won. So, oh, the new community. Shout out to Mir. Your new community is launched. So y'all support your other CVB people, and you'll be so surprised that you'll get back. Ask, bro. Ask anyone that's put in some work. Ask anyone that's provided value. When you put in the work, you get it back times 1,000 here, man. It's different. That's what makes us different. And if you're with us, thank you so much. But I'm out, and I'm gonna go play with my baby now. See y'all later. Peace.